Hello peeps, welcome back to Warlords of Draenor. We just escaped the cave-in. We just managed to get away from Ner'zhul, who doesn't really need much of an introduction, I imagine. I guess everyone kind of knows who Ner'zhul is. If you don't, he eventually becomes the Lich King, kind of. Or at least his soul is kind of put into armor and weaponry, and that kind of controls Arthas, who kind of is the physical embodiment of the Lich King, but Ner'zhul's soul is the actual thing. Okay, so we can hand that quest in now. Fine job in the cave, but this is no time to rest. We have momentum. We must stay in motion. Okay. Look at Thrall being a badass and like healing everyone and making them like more powerful and stuff. Nice one, Thrall. Good work. Not really sure. I think they're trying to heal these people that are... Look at him. Being totally cool. Okay. Murad. What's he doing? He's just running away. There's nowhere to hide up here. We need to keep moving, and to do that, we need to pass right through the heart of Iron Horde. It's time to turn this unarmed group of prisoners into an army. Okay, so we've got to go down and steal some of their weapons so that our Carabor prisoners, or ex-prisoners, I should say, can do some fighting, and we get some new pauldrons or shoulder armor as a result. But I quite like the ones I've got. These ones are from Ulduar. Got them transmogged to make me look a bit more nifty. I do like the Ulduar. I don't know what I'm talking with that weird accent. I don't know, yeah, the Ulduar set of armor I thought was really, really cool. I started playing an Elemental Shaman in Burning Crusade, actually. I couldn't find a class that I really enjoyed playing until I found the Elemental Shaman. Before that I tried Hunter. My very first level 60 was a Hunter. Played that for a while. Tried Enhancement Shaman as well during vanilla because of Wind Fury and two-handed maces, and there was a PvP video, and it was like the very first kind of video of gaming I'd kind of seen before, which kind of got me into the idea of making videos in the first place. I forget what the guy's name was now. I think his name was like Indestructible or something like that, or Invincible. And he did like this really cool PvP video to oh, what's the band called? Soil? Is it the dude like Halo and all that kind of stuff? And he was like a high warlord or something, orc shaman with had all the gear, and he had Thunder Fury, and he was just wrecking, and it was great. And it was about, I mean, it was a pretty long video for back then. I mean, this is back in vanilla before Burning Crusade came out, so this is a good kind of what, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. Yeah, must be about 9 years ago. So it's quite an old video now. But just seeing him going around just absolutely wrecking, getting these huge Wind Fury crits from Thunder Fury. Was it Thunder Fury? No, not Thunder Fury. Or is it? I forget. It's the one that Ragnaros. The Hand of Rag. Is it the Hand of Rag? Yeah, Thunder Fury was the sword. Yeah, it wasn't that one. It was the Hand of Rag. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was so good. I love watching that video. It was so good. and then like halfway through the video, he's forced to respec to resto, because back then you didn't want shamans for anything but resto in raids and stuff, so he had to spec resto for raiding, and you just see him doing like world PvP and just getting absolutely annihilated, and you felt so sorry for him.
What's this? What's going on down there?
Nothing, Blackhand. There's nothing going on down here.
Where do we stand?
These prisoners are no less brave than you or I, Napalm. Give them a weapon and an ounce of hope, and they will fight like the storm. Okay. Great work, Napalm. Don't put away your weapon yet. Now's when the real work begins.
My brothers and sisters, we will bring justice to our dead by sending these orcs to the darkness beyond.
No, these shoulders aren't quite as fancy as those that I was wearing. But I guess that's always the way when you pick up new items. They don't always look quite as fancy, especially in opening items from an expansion. Our troops are armed. The time to strike is now. Strike swift and true, Napalm. Okay, so we've got to kill 15 Blackrock Orcs and 3 Ogron War Crushers. What's going on? Oh.
What good are a handful of slaves against a Blackrock war machine? Blackrocks, crush them!
You three,
Oh, okay.
follow our champion onto the battlefield and listen for my call. I have a plan.
Uh-oh. Kaga's got a plan, everyone. Watch out. Right, let's take this. Let's take this out. Fortunately, he doesn't really hit very hard, so... Where did this guy come from? Reminds me of a cave troll from the Lord of the Rings. We have a cave troll. If you weren't aware of the stat crunch that they've done, that's why the numbers aren't quite as big as maybe you saw in... If you watched any videos from the previous expansion, because... they thought it was getting a bit out of control, which I kind of have to agree with. The numbers were getting pretty big. You know, and the big numbers are still satisfying. It's still satisfying to get kind of big crits, but as they are in any game, it's just that they're not quite as ridiculous as they once were. You know, I'm quite happy getting a 5k crit. I'm quite happy with that. If that's what crits are. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I think we've got some up here. Oh, we do have. We got any more up here? Oh, there's one. Yeah. Okay. Get lost.
You must listen.
Alright. What's he doing? Wow. Okay. Well, they're not going to be smelting anything there for a while. That's for sure. Cool. Where did Kepka go?
This land needs you.
Okay. So this is Drekthar. It's got some fancy axes there. Not quite sure where he got them from. We must move on. There isn't time to waste. One of the elders of my clan, Gnar, is out there somewhere. I can sense him, but I cannot find him. Keep an eye out for Gnar. He is a strong-willed orc and will languish in captivity. Right. Okay, so we've got to go and find Gnar. Whoa, what's this? Oh. There he is.
Oh, well now, I'd say we made an impact.
Oh, yeah, I'd say that too. Flooded, like, their entire kind of forge area. So, yeah, it's just going to be one big hot tub now. Cool. Pool party.
Talk to me.
Okay, Hansel Heavy Hands. Hey, pal, we got an issue here. Me old pal Thalen's rigged together this here plunger out of the spare Blackrock parts. Engineering whiz that he is. But we're going to need some gunpowder if we really want to do any damage. Okay, so we have to find a Blackrock powder keg. And Thalen Dark Anvil, who's standing with this pointing one arm in the air. Just gonna point. Just not doing anything else. Just gonna point. Oh, we can sell some stuff to him as well, which is quite cool. Okay, let's repair some stuff. Let's get rid of some of that rubbish. Probably won't need any of it, but any of the old gear. But I figured I'd keep it anyway. Right, let's get this quest. The Shadow of the Worldbreaker. Looks like we'll soon have another obstacle in our way. The ridiculous large tank that they have pointed at the dark portal, the Iron Worldbreaker, I think they call it. If I had some documentation on how it might work, then I might be able to figure out how to shut it down. Maybe some of those machinists and labourers have some documentation on how it works. Alright. Terrible, terrible accents. Yeah, let's deal with it. What does this have? Attacks cause the bomb pallet to explode, inflicting 8,000 fire damage to units within 8 yards. Oh, that's that was fun. Oh, he's put a bomb down, which appears to have a timer. So let's run away from that. Cool. Okay. Oh, hello. You see that? We're gonna have to have a closer look at that guy. He looks quite fun. Oh, hello.
Can't cast that yet.
Oh, he's put a bomb down as well. What are you doing up there? Look at this guy. What are you doing? Is that the rest of his body is perfectly still, except for that one arm. Okay, I'm just gonna let him go with it. Let's go and have a look inside here, shall we? Oh. Well, that's what we want. So it looks like we're going to have to kill this guy so that we can get to the powder keg. Here we go. Sweet. Oh. It's leaving a black. It's leaving a little black thing on the floor. That's I'm sorry, okay? I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist it, alright? I'm sorry. I'm a child. I know, I realise this. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's. We still need to get the schematics, so we still need to kill a bunch of these guys until we pick that up. Let me get that. Fortunately, those bombs going off right next to those the gunpowder doesn't seem to do anything. Get out of it. Take that. That looks like, yeah, that's Gunnar up there. So we'll go and see what he has to say. Still need to take these guys out. Hey, we got the schematics. Sweet. Ugh. What is he doing? Is that? Oh. He's shoveling poo. Oh, that's gross. Dude, stop it. The orc's lips and wrists quiver with restrained fury.
Who are you? Wait, what's that you say? Drekthar is here? These stinking Blackrock cowards think they're humiliating me. They're just making me angrier. Overseer Gottfried in the hut over there carries my shackle key. If I'm going to get out of there, I'm going to need that key. Then, vengeance can begin.
Just get me free, stranger. I could kill 100 of these pigs with this shovel alone.